What's up guys, in this video I'm going to be going over the Nemesis exotic sniper rifle that we just got access to today. This is just going to be a review of the gun, and I'll be putting out a video later in the day showing you all the steps on how to get it. So the Nemesis is an extremely hard-hitting sniper rifle of the exotic rarity. Probably one of the most unique weapons that I've used in the Division to date. The talents were leaked out, but they weren't quite 100% accurate, so let's go over the actual ones. The first is called Counter Sniper, which means shots fired deal anywhere from 0 to 100% weapon damage based on how long the trigger is held, and the time to reach max weapon damage is reduced when the shot does not kill an enemy that it hits. The second talent is Nemesis. Aiming at an enemy marks them for 15 seconds, allowing you to see them through walls, and your shots gain 5% for each second they are marked, up to 50%. Then, the holster talent being Preparation. While holstered, gain plus 25% headshot damage while scoped with your current weapon. All of that is super cool, and I went down into the firing range immediately to see what this bad boy would do. Now on this build, I had 11% marksman rifle damage, but that's not really a whole lot, so let's see what it does. So if you just tap the trigger, I got the damage all the way down to 60,000 to the head. It's kind of wonky to get it to do the minimum damage, it seems, but I'm not going to complain about that because who wants to do the minimum damage anyways? If we hold it all the way down, I'm doing 1.4 million damage with a single bullet. To put that into perspective, this very same build with the Specialist Sniper does 1.3 million. So it's actually outshooting my Specialist Sniper by 100,000, which is kind of insane, honestly. As far as this gun actually goes, I love to play with it. It does an insane amount of damage, and getting your enemy marked through walls is just a cool little bonus. I actually paired it with a rifle with a scope on it, and it worked really well. In the Stronghold that you see in the background, that's what I'm using, and the little bit of extra damage boost on those headshots is nice. I used a lower zoom just to be actually effective at different ranges, and the combo worked out really well. Now, I'll tell you, this does take a little bit of time to get used to. Charging your shots is kind of weird in this game, but if you play Destiny and used a sleeper stimulant ever, then you'll probably pick this up with a pretty shallow learning curve, so I wouldn't worry too much about that. However, it is a little more tough to time it in this game just due to the enemies popping in and out of cover so much, but it's definitely something that you can get used to. However, you will be missing some shots, that's just the way it is. But man, the ones you land, it does a lot of damage. The footage you're seeing in the background is on hard mode, so they're a little beefier than the regular world. I was standing outside the Stronghold waiting on a friend before we did it, and a heavy that was in the open world spawned in, and he got dropped in 3 or 4 shots to the head. That's pretty insane. Now, in the hard Stronghold, it didn't 4-shot the heavies, but 1-shot pretty much everything else that was around me. It was just dumb. Unless it was really far away, that was the only time I didn't have luck 1-shotting things. Some things you're going to want to know about this weapon while you're using it, though. You'll find yourself having a tendency to preload the shot in the charging. And that's just fine. It's actually what I would recommend. Aim down the sights, start to pre-charge your shot, and if you can't find an enemy and don't want to waste a bullet, just stop aiming down sights and your gun will not fire. This gun is fantastic. It's probably my new favorite weapon of all time. I just love being able to one-shot things in higher difficulties. I haven't used it in Heroic, and I'm sure you can't do that there, but it'll go a long way in chipping off the damage to elites if you've got someone on the back of the map just slinging these rounds into the heads of the NPCs. I'm curious to see how it fares in PvP. I'm sure it will one-shot down in the head. I mean, that's probably a given. I haven't used it, so I don't know, but landing the shot might be kind of hard given how much you have to charge the shot. You'll probably have to catch someone off guard or mark them first and see where they're going to be going with those wall hacks. As far as negatives, well, you can't blind fire or fire from the hip, but I mean, come on, it's a sniper. How much were you really wanting to do that anyways? I mean, there's a few times that would be helpful, but this is a precision weapon 100%. However, I did find success in one-shot body shotting the red bars, and I absolutely love that. It might sound like I'm fanboying this weapon, and you're so right, I love it. I was having a blast with everything I did with it, and I'm sure it will get nerfed, but I really hope it doesn't because it makes the game so fun to me. Let me know in the comments below how you feel about this gun. Like this video, it really does help me out a lot. Subscribe to the channel for future Division 2 content. With that, guys, I'll see you in the next video. Have a good one.